Today, we're taking a look at this interesting deck box from a brand called Kitoyz, K-I-T-O-Y-Z, is it? Or is it? Is it Z? Yes, it ends with a Z. It is a card storage box, basically a deck box, that claims that it can hold up to 900 unsleeved trading cards. So we're going to take a look at this thing, we're going to go over it, and we're going to see if this thing is actually worth your money. So, first things first, let's do a quick once over, make sure all the stitching looks good, because that's what we normally like to do here. A little bit of a loose thread right there. Okay, that looks good. Oh, we got a scratch right here. Okay. Very light scratch, looks like it kind of rubbed out. That looks okay. That looks good. What about the sides? Again, we got some loose, looks like glue or something right there. Not sure how easy that comes out on camera, but it looks like there's like some glue or something that got stuck there. Alright, let's flip this over. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this thing. Now, I did look at this before we got started, and the design itself isn't... I mean, it's interesting. Like, take a look at this front here. There's 3 different flaps here that open up. So you got this one, you got this one, and then this one, if you wanted it to, could actually stay down, see? So it's an interesting design choice that they made here. I'm not sure how practical this is, because, I mean, in order to get to this, you would really have to kind of dig your nail in there and fold it down just like that. But I guess technically you could do it. So let's flip this over here, and you'll see exactly what it gives you access to. So there you go. When you flip just this part, this is a little dice tray that does come right out. There's the tray itself. Let's see. Ooh, got a little glue issue there. A little glue there, a little glue there. Yeah, a little sloppy on the craftsmanship here. Stitching looks okay. Yeah, so the stitching looks fine, but the glue, yeah, there's some glue issues right here. Here, and then here at the bottom. So yeah, a little sloppy there. Let's take a look on the inside. We got some stitching issue right there. Not sure how clear that shows up right there. I'm sure you can see there's like a little knot or something right there. Okay, now of course all 3 of these flaps do open up at the same time if you want though. Let's flip them up. There you go. Now the whole thing is open there. So you've got your 2 card storage areas right here, and then of course you've got your little dice slot right here in the middle. So let's slide that back in. Let me pull this out. Quick once over on this. Stitching looks okay. A little bit of a glue issue there. Okay, so this one's a little bit better than the dice tray. What about this one? Nope, got some glue here too. Yeah, looks like some fit and finish issues. Okay, that looks fine too. Okay, so let's just take all these compartments out. We'll get a good look on the inside, which again, like most storage boxes you see nowadays for decks, it does have just kind of like a soft kind of felt feel, but no cushioning. It is basically against a hard cardboard surface there. Let me do a quick look. Got that little knot there again. Let's see. Overall, the inside actually looks okay. Minus this one knot right here. The inside looks fine. Okay. So, slide that in here. Let's grab our trusty old 60 card deck. Let's see. Would you want to just kind of slide it in here like this? I guess you... Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't go in like that. So I guess it would go maybe sideways. Like this. Yeah, there you go. Goes in there sideways. Now, of course, these are sleeved, and this is 60 cards, and this is without this little holder here. Okay, so those do fit in there just fine at that angle. What about this angle? Nope, they don't go in this way. Okay. So, here you go. And it did mention at the very beginning that it houses 900 unsleeved cards. So this is going to be an issue here for some people that might be taking a look at this, because looks like, yeah, this way it does fit the standard size card sleeve, so that's good. Yeah, this way it doesn't do it. Okay, so if we were going to be fitting some cards in here, let's see, that's 60 cards. Would this slide in here just fine? It would. Okay, so that's interesting, the way they position it. Usually with these deck boxes, it kind of stands your cards up. This one is asking you to put your cards on the side. So I guess that's more of a, is this something that you want to be flexible about? Because again, with all your old school, deck boxes, it's usually, okay, I'm going to put my stuff in from the top. This one, no, you got to put your cards on the side, put them in there, and then slide this little thing out, or just not use this at all, and even then, you're still going to have to put them in like this, which isn't terribly bad. Depends really on what your preferences are, though. And imagine this is the exact same way, right? Yep, exact same way. Okay, so yeah, if you're going to be using sleeved cards, I imagine this, based on the spacing here, oh yeah, this would easily fit a full 100 card commander deck. Probably with a couple of extra slots for extra cards of this. So if you were to use something like this for, say, 2 commander decks, you'd be just fine, actually. Yeah, put a couple of commander decks in here, you're good, and then, of course, you can put your dice and your counters and whatnot right over here. Now, of course, if you didn't want to use any of these little containers, you could just use the deck box like this if you wanted to, although it kind of takes away from the elegance of it, but it would still, fill that role if that's what you needed. So let's go ahead and check something else here that I wanted to take a look at. Let's put our deck back in here. Okay, let's slide you back in. Put you back in. And we're going to put you back in. We're going to do a little bit of a test here. Yeah, this deck box does feel a little, I don't know, it feels like it's a little too busy to me. That's kind of my thing here. The magnets themselves, not as strong as some of the other deck boxes. I mean, they're still fairly strong, but definitely not as strong as some of the other deck boxes I've dealt with here. So now we're going to do a little bit of a test. It does seem to be holding pretty well, though. Let's give it a good... Okay, well, I mean, yeah. I'm really forcing that down there, and it's not coming loose. That's actually pretty good. Now, again, that is just 60 cards. When you stick a full 100 card deck in there, the whole thing may vary a little bit, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, even though the magnets don't seem to be that much stronger, I guess maybe the angle in which they are placed is a little bit better. That and the fact that, of course, this deck box, it only folds out this far. Sometimes you'll have this little back area right here that folds down even more, but it doesn't have that here, so maybe the pivot point is also adding a little bit of strength there when it comes to the magnet being able to secure the deck inside the box. So overall, what do I think about this? It's an interesting take on a deck box. Again, the way that they market it by saying that it houses, again, yeah, 900 plus unsleeved cards, that... I get why they're trying to do that, because they're trying to impress you with the marketing by saying, oh yeah, look, it does over 900 unsleeved cards. Let's be real here. Most of you guys are not going to put unsleeved cards in here. If you do, there's probably going to be just a few strays. Again, since this is basically a deck box, you're going to be putting sleeved cards in this thing. So the marketing can kind of can kind of just go do whatever it wants to. But overall, I think that this product has some fit and finish issues that they really need to deal with. A couple of issues with stitching, lots of issues with the glue, but overall it feels like this deck box actually isn't bad. I actually kind of like it. It's a little unorthodox based on the standards that we have for deck boxes right now, because again it asks you to lie down your cards here in this kind of strange orientation, but it works. I mean, also you could just flip it around like this, and there you go. Either way, you could just kind of put your cards in there like that. I don't know if I would buy this. I really don't. But I imagine there's a couple of Commander players out there, maybe some Pokemon players, that are looking at this deck box and thinking, I could give it a try. I'd like to be able to carry around a couple of deck boxes and some counters. So why not? If you do decide to try it, hopefully you'll get a little bit better luck, because like I said, they've got some glue issues here that they really got to deal with. Overall, I'd say, minus the fit and finish issues, I'm going to give this 4 stars out of 5, because it does do the job. It holds your cards in really, really well. Obviously, the flaps didn't come loose and cards didn't go flying, as what you've seen with probably some of my other reviews on these deck boxes. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. The reason I'm taking the 1 star off, again, the fit and finish issues. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I do have a giveaway going on right now. If I remember, I'll link that in the description. If not, you can always check out Twitter or the Discord, because the giveaway is over in that area there as well. And if I'm not mistaken, where's the deck box I'm doing for giveaway? Do I have it here? I do. The deck box we're giving away is this thing. Yeah, it's from Infinity Guard, but yes, we're giving away this very deck box right here, and that's going to end, I believe, on May 29th. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Make sure you get signed up, like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.